On the beat.
Hello people, David here and welcome to Btekt. And today I've got the Google Pixel 3 and the Google Pixel 3 XL. I've also got the Google Pixel stand, and in this video I'm going to go through the setup and some of the features. If you're new to Btekt, then thanks for checking us out. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thanks so much for your support. If you like what you see, then it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, double tap the notification bell and smash the like button for me. So let's have a quick look at what you get inside the box. And it comes well equipped. As well as the handset, you get a nice pair of Google Buds, a USB to USB Type-C adapter, a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, a headphone jack dongle, and a fast charging power brick with a USB Type-C connector. So don't lose this cable, as it's probably not the same as any of the other cables that you have lying around the house. Inside the Pixel stand box, you get another USB Type-C power brick with a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. Well, you should do. I didn't get the cable in my one. So at first I tried to power the stand by using a different cable and power brick, and it doesn't work. You need to have the USB Type-C power brick with the cable with the Type-C connector on both ends. So I had to use the charging cable from the Pixel itself to power the stand. So it's just something to be aware of. So now I've got my stand set up, I'm going to turn on the Pixel 3 XL and get going. The first thing you see is the Google logo, and I kind of feel like I've just opened Google Chrome until that animation reminds you that you just turned on your phone. So first thing is hit start, and the first thing it asks you to do is insert your SIM. The SIM tray is located at the bottom, right next to the USB Type-C port. So just go into your box and get your SIM ejection tool and insert the SIM like this. Next is to connect to a Wi-Fi network. So just enter your Wi-Fi password and hit connect. You can transfer apps and data from your Google account if you have one, or you can transfer the data straight from your old phone. With the supplied USB adapter, you can connect your old phone directly to the Google Pixel 3 and transfer the content that way. It's a much quicker and a much easier way than downloading everything from the cloud, especially if both phones are as fast as these two. Transferring all my content only took a few minutes. Next thing to do is set up the fingerprint scanner. Just click start and keep tapping the scanner. The enrollment process was very quick and easy, and the fingerprint scanner itself is incredibly fast. Enroll at least 4 fingers if you can, as there's no face unlock in this phone, despite that deep notch. Next, you can set up the voice match function. If you've done it before on any Android phone, then Google will already know your voice, so you won't have to do this step at all. But if not, then you're asked to say OK Google a few times until it learns your voice. This phone also supports the squeeze gesture. Doing so will activate the Google Assistant. So during the next step, it will ask you to squeeze it a few times. It seems to work well, and I've never activated it by mistake. Next is the always on display, which will display the time and date and notifications when the screen is off. If you'd rather save the power, then hit skip, but it's a tiny power drain. Then just some fine tuning. Whether you want to increase the font size or maybe add another email account, you can do it here. And then you're finished and all set up. Before I go on, I just want to say a big thank you to Direct Mobiles. They have a great selection of the latest phones at excellent prices and over 23 years of award-winning customer service. They're well worth a look. So check in the video description below for a link to their deals, or search directmobiles.co.uk. The Pixel stand may seem just like a glorified charger, but I've wanted something like this for quite a while. It's a fast wireless charger, and while the Pixel's on the stand, it will just display your photos and give you easy access to the Google Assistant. The navigation is quite a bit different now. You have to swipe up twice to get to your app drawer. Swiping up once will get you your list of apps that are in use and also suggest some apps for you to use. But what I'm most excited about with this phone is the camera system. And from the first shot it takes, it doesn't disappoint, especially the portrait shots. This single camera system seems to do better portrait shots than any of the dual camera systems, and even the triple camera system on the Mate 20 Pro, as you can see here. I chose this bush because I know that neither of them will be able to separate the subject perfectly from the background, and it's clear that the Pixel does a better job than the Mate 20 Pro. Although I should mention, after I took this shot, the Google Pixel took about 2 to 3 minutes to process the image. It will usually take a few seconds to process, say, a portrait shot of a person, but this time it took much longer and the results are seriously impressive. I haven't taken too many shots with it yet, but it seems like the HDR doesn't work as well as, say, on the Mate 20 Pro. I kept checking to make sure the HDR was actually on, but as you can see here, the ground stays quite dark. There is some HDR effect there, but it is subtle. It's subjective, but in my opinion, I prefer the Mate 20 Pro. But like I said, I haven't done much with the camera. Full review and comparisons on the way, but my first impressions are very good, so I'm looking forward to getting more into this one. And that's it from me for today. More Btekt tomorrow, so make sure you're subbed so you don't miss out on any of our new content. I'm David Wildman, and this was Btekt.
Archie on the